Woo! Whoa! Hello everybody, welcome along once again to an early morning here in the 4X Annex. It's even earlier than normal. Normally we do a 7:30 race on a Wednesday morning. This is actually 6 in the morning that we've jumped onto a Nurburgring Ringmeister Championship race, which is the Aston Martin GT4, the car that I race in the Nurburgring Endurance Championship. But of course this is only half an hour race, it's 4 laps, it takes about half an hour. And half an hour is what the qualifying session is for an endurance championship race. So we're actually going to be using our qualifying setup for the race. And we'll see how it goes. Normally, I'm in the car for a few hours. Time to settle down. This is a lot more frantic. And also, as you'll see, during the race, there's some very, very close racing. And perhaps a little bit of controversy. I don't know. We'll take a look at that as it happens. And of course, we'll look at all the incidents after the race as well. But ahead of this session, we thought we'd pop in a very, very mediocre qualifying lap just to get something on the board to make sure that we weren't right at the back of the grid. Of course, being the Nürburgring, the qualifying is detached, so you do that earlier in the week or earlier in the day, and then you head to the grid with whatever you've done during the week and see where it puts you. So that kind of went okay, made sure we were sort of near the front, but of course you'll see we don't have it all our own way. Enough of that, let's head over to Germany in the Aston Martin and let's have a race around the ring. Well, here we are, we're in the race server now. In the warm-up session, there's actually 7 minutes of practice for this. We're not going to bother going out for that. And then the 4-lap race. So before we actually go and put a setup on the car, we'll have a look at the ping. So we're on an American server here. And if we go to entries, not too bad. Oh, I said not too bad. Just as Richard Phillips from New York gives us a nice red number. Yes, I've definitely seen worse. But 20 cars on the grid. We look like we're ranked car number 4. We'll see where we end up being in qualifying, and then we'll head out for a 4-lap race. I'll see you when we're about to go green. Right, here we go then. Our kind of middling qualifying lap means actually we did okay. It looks like we're going to be P5 on the grid. Not the fastest qualifying lap, of course, but it's enough to put us ahead of everybody that didn't bother putting a lap in. So, we'll see how we go. Wish us luck. 20 cars on here. If we can stay around this sort of position, I think I'll be very happy with that. Let's go. Let's get down to second gear and get ready to go. Oh, single file by looks of things. Sensible, I guess. Sensible, innit? And we're going already.
Watch for the lights. Floor it.
Right, let's get around this first lap and then see how we do. That didn't help car number 3, that didn't help. I've got to be sensible here. I've still got cold tyres, everyone's got cold tyres. That's a bit of a shame now because I think that's let the top 3 disappear. Right. Let's try and stick with Marcelo.
Decent start. We can build something from here.
And Caps has suddenly woke up. So yes, if we do finish P5, we will gain a little bit.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
So Jim's already talking like he's worried about Chow Yu behind. Whew, at the moment, I'm just worried about cold tyres. And the big curbs. Good to see it. There's no send from Chow Yu there. Right. Let's knuckle down. I'm going to go quiet for a bit here, guys, because this is cold tyres and a Nurburgring, so you know, I'm sure you understand. No, Damo! Shit.
Car number 9, please let me pass.
I scraped the barrier there.
You're gonna crash.
Right, okay, that's complicated matters, hasn't it? Whoa, Falcon tyre! Ooh, we got past 1. Right, okay. I really don't even know what happened there. It's just these cold tyres. Can happen to anyone though, and it's happened to me. Right. Let's regroup. I don't know what position that puts us in. Looks like we're between P8 and P10, so I don't know where P9 has gone. Maybe they had an accident. Maybe that puts us up into P8 rather than P9. Or, I don't know. We'll keep pushing.
Thank you.
2 seconds to Kevin in front. Right, that's our target then.
The gap behind is now 0.8.
So far the car doesn't feel like it's damaged. I mean, we'll see what it's like in a straight line. I think that's where any aero damage is definitely going to show when we get down to the Dottinger. Sorry about the language back there as well, guys. I'm just reliving it now, and I did clip the grass on the outside just as I went to brake. So that's what did it. Okay. Right, so it looks like these two in front are quite close. Will they start battling? Quite handy if they do.
The gap to Braun ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
They're going, oh, I thought they were going to be going side by side there. They're definitely holding each other up here. Right. Car number 7, Cody Harrison. How well do you know this part of the circuit, Cody? Can't get in there, Damo. Oh, I couldn't get in. I think I've been a little bit too sensible. I'm worried about them two making contact. So I'm being a little cautious. I think it's just the nature of endurance racing on here. But actually, this is only 30 minutes. I have to put pressure on these guys. We can't just sit behind them for an hour. Right, well, Cody's definitely going to have to tow. And I'm not. I'm not close enough. Pushing my luck around that corner there. And I think I have just about got into his tow.
Gap to Harrison in front is now 0.5.
Right, let's see what sort of run I get. Maybe I'm on lower downforce than these guys as well, I don't know. Definitely gaining on Cody. But I don't think I've got enough to catch Kevin. Woo! Whoa! I don't think we touched. I did get a 0x come up, but I had absolutely nothing on my screen. We'll have to have a look back at that, but I thought that was fantastic side by side. Oh, we'll have a look back at that.
Come on, we should be doing better than this.
Now, I don't normally stop the flow midstream, but we're going to have another look at this incident because I think it's probably one that you want to have a look at before we get to the end of the race. We're going to have a look at this in a bit more detail, but you see there, we didn't quite make contact, and he wanders over to the left, and then somehow spears right across us. But we'll have a look at that in a bit more depth now. We were running brilliantly side by side, and I believe that when he then braked on the grass, that's when things kind of went wrong. So if we drop that there, you see I'm as far right as I can be here. We're side by side, and I actually hit the brakes first because I want to back out there. I then go as far right as I possibly can do. He sort of comes across, but that's fine. He's giving me room. I come across there. Now this is where we get really, really close, but we don't actually make contact. And then as he swings out, he then goes on the grass and hits the brake as his wheel is on the grass. That's when he then spears off. I then don't make contact with him there. But I think ultimately we were racing brilliantly side by side. But as you see at this point that I've stopped it, he's actually on the brakes on the grass. Absolutely fantastic racing. Not quite touching. I'm trying to kind of back out of it. He's over there. And if he'd have just carried on, I mean, you can see my brake lights are still on here. He's going to carry on. That's fine. He's going to come back in front of me. But what he does, at this point, he then hits the brakes. And as you can see, this is when he's hit the brakes. And if we know anything from iRacing, it's like if you hit the brakes there, it's not going to go well. He's done that. The car's then over-rotated as he's got no grip on at the back. At that point, I'm not actually anywhere near him. Nice and side by side. We don't actually make contact, and then he brakes on the grass and off he goes. I tried to send him a message after the race just to let him know that on my screen there wasn't any contact, but he'd already left.
Make 3 laps of fuel left.
Ah, I'm so sorry if that was me. I thought we went brilliantly side by side there. We'll see, we'll see. Ah. Right, we'll carry on. We can't do anything about it right now.
The gap to Harrison behind is now 1.0.
Okay, try and break away from Harrison. I think our setup compared to Harrison is that we've got a lower downforce setup than him. Hence why we kind of managed to catch and pull away from him quite easily on the straight. And even though he had a toe off Kevin, he wasn't able to catch Kevin. So I think Cody Harrison's gone for a fairly high downforce setup. Makes it tricky and in the twisty stuff to get away from him. Right, so Chow Yu is 6 seconds ahead. Is there anything we can do in 3 laps? It's unlikely. It's unlikely. But you never know on this circuit. If you start to put pressure on someone, they might look in their relative, look in their mirrors, start to choke. Okay, 5.8 the gap now. 5.8. 5.4. Okay, come on, I need a good exit as we run up the hill up here. Gap's still 5.2, still coming down slightly.
So Harrison behind is increasing. It's now 2.7 seconds.
Okay, we did get a decent exit, but so did Chow Yu in front. He's still 5.2. Right, he's actually done better than me around the carousel, so we lost a couple of attempts there. Come on, Damo.
The gap to blue ahead is now 5.4.
Oh, I run wide there. Not great, that. It's lost me another couple of attempts, that. Looks like Chow Yu's not going to make a lot of mistakes. Oh, car always feels sketchy around there. Woohoo! Dancing it around there. Oh dear. Okay, so it's been a lap since that accident now, and I'm still kind of dwelling on it a little bit. I need to get it out of my head. We'll look at everyone's instance, of course, after the race. We'll definitely have a really close look at that. The ping wasn't too bad in this race, but you just never know. Maybe there was a bit of netcode involved there. I felt that we were racing side by side brilliantly. It felt really good, and then suddenly I backed off, and he's gone across in front of me. So we'll have a look after the race.
The gap to blue ahead is increasing. It's now 5.9.
Okay, so we're losing to Liu in the straights now. Maybe I've got a bit of aero damage as well from whatever happened there.
Two laps left. Alright, Damo, half distance. We estimate 2.
Oh, I missed that apex.
Lap time was at 7:13.3 seconds.
Yeah, 7:13's not great. Push a bit harder on this lap. Now the fuel loads are coming down. We're definitely pulling away from Cody Harrison behind. And we are in positive iRating as it stands, but I still want to try and catch Chow Yu. He's quick though. We were just half a second quicker than him on that previous lap. Come on, Damo. Remember to give the video a like, even if you're watching along and enjoying this as much as I am. Even if you're not enjoying it as much as I am, if you're enjoying it a little bit, please do give it a like. It helps YouTube to understand what to show to other people. It helps me understand what you guys like to watch. Woohoo! Come on, Chow, you start making mistakes, mate. Still over 5 seconds ahead. At the moment, he's well in control.
Okay, Damo, you're reeling blue in. The gap is 5.4.
Not really reeling him in. More like sneaking up on him. As I say, in the Nurburgring Endurance, I'll perhaps get him in a couple of hours and that'll be alright. Yeah, so I'm sort of slowly dropping back on the straights again. 5.5 the gap now. Oh, a bit cautious around there. Oh, nearly came out of the carousel. We don't want to be doing that. Right, gap's back up to nearly 6 seconds. Pulling away from the guys behind, but focus is definitely on the guy in front. And the car's flashing at me saying it needs more fuel, but we've still got a whole extra lap to do after this one. I shouldn't need to start fuel saving, but I'm wondering if I've pushed a bit harder than I thought. I don't know. Woohoo! Car skipped up that hill. That's one corner where this Aston really feels unsettled. That's the first indication really that the tyres are starting to go. Oh, there we go, back onto the Zotac for the third time. We can see Xiaoyu in front of us, but still well over 5 seconds.
Blue ahead is now 5.7 seconds.
5.7, he's actually pulling away again down this straight by a little amount. But anyway, we're going to get the mid-race shout out, even though we're nearly 3/4 of the way through. And it's for Ian Witham. So Ian tends to drive front-wheel drive, he drives other things as well. But keep an eye out for his channel.
It's just done a 7:07.
7:07. I'll leave a link to Ian's channel in the description for this video.
Okay, Damo, the next car is blue. Last lap. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. That lap time was 7:15.3 seconds.
Right, let's see what this car can do. I'm basically 0 fuel. 6 seconds to Xiaoyu. Just matching each other, really. We'll continue to try and put pressure on, but all Xiaoyu's got to do is just drive a couple of seconds slower than he has been. Drive within himself. And he'll be fine. Nothing I can do. Looking like a decent finish though, if we can manage to finish P6. Despite an incident. Can't moan at that, can we?
Blue in. The gap is now 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, 5.5. Gained about half a second on this lap. But we're almost halfway around it. He's definitely still in control of this situation. At least we can see him. I'm expecting to lose a bit of ground again as we're going up the hill. I think my car's not the best in a straight line right now. Tried to get the best exit I possibly could onto this straight. I say straight, of course it's not straight, is it? But this flat out section. Pushed really hard around there. Gap's just under 5 seconds now. Little bit of traction control around there. Tried not to trigger it, but helped me out a little bit. Right. Lost another 10th coming out of the carousel. He's definitely a little bit quicker than me coming out of that thing. Ooh, pushing hard there, nearly too hard. Oh, well, still on for a 0x race. Oh no, we're not, because of the 0x contact ended up being an actual contact, didn't it? Okay.
Blue in front is now 4.9 seconds.
And of course we ran wide on the first lap. I don't know what I'm on about then. 0x, nowhere near 0x. Alright, tried being a bit too cheeky with my speed around there. Ended up costing me another couple of attempts. Right, just a straight and a couple of corners to go. We're 5 seconds down on Chow Yu. Great drive from him. Also a great drive from car number 8, I've just noticed. Car number 8 is actually up in P2. Fantastic.
2 litres left.
2 litres, is that going to be enough to get me to the finish? Yeah, Chow Yu's pulling away down the straight again. 5.4 now. Nothing we can do here, so I'll just cruise to the end. Ooh, bring it home. And we'll have a look at that incident and all the other incidents. Ooh, over the line. P6.
Okay.
That's an okay finish. Jim doesn't seem too happy, but hey, could have been a lot worse, couldn't it? Right, let's have a look at everyone's incidents. Okay, let's have a look at everyone's incidents. So, first up, what are we looking at here? Is this a spin on his own? Yeah. Oh, has he beached it on that curb? Can he still move? Just about. Number 12 carries on to fight another day. Are we stuck on him? Or are we just watching his rejoin? He's waiting. Sensible. Okay. Easy to overdo this corner. Gold tyres as well. Start the race. Hold your brakes, mate. Is he going to stay there? Not really, but I think he's trying to get out of the way. Whoa. Let's have a look at this rejoin. Yeah, found a gap. Nice one. Well done, number 16. Put gravel on the track. Okay, what's next? Oh, coming up to Adnauer Forst. Oh, ouch. Oh, that's a big impact. Wow. And the engine's gone as well. Oh, I've been there,
Car
mate.
number 9, please let me pass.
Okay, this is me. Drift. Oh, I'm so lucky to have got away with that. Sorry about
You're gonna
the
crash.
the video. Next one, car number 20. Doing the same as I just did. He's following in my wheel tracks. Oh. And he didn't get away with it. And his engine's gone. Okay, 16 and 19 in default liveries here. That seemed alright. Oh, I don't think that car realised the green one was still coming. No harm there. Nice little bit of rubbing. Right, what's the Jägermeister car doing? Oh, ouch. Yeah, the curbs here are vicious. I did a race earlier in the week at the VIR. People said it's a mini Nurburgring. The tracks are still very different. Nice battling here. Oh, it was going to be nice battling. He's found the barrier. Right, let's have a look at this rejoin. Oh, what a poor rejoin. Oh dear. The 19 must be livid. He's sent to the barrier. The 12 car and the Volt livery managed to stay away from all that. Oh, it's a very jazzy car. You got them number 17? Just running a bit wide. Yeah, scrape along the barrier. Hopefully survive. Oh, no. He's having another crash. He wasn't happy with his first one. Let's have another one. Okay, this is us. We don't quite make contact there. Brakes on the grass. Sorry, Kevin. Oh, it's such a shame. Such a shame. Nice shot of the stylised Union flag on top of your car. Jägermeister car. Using those curbs again. Yeah, they don't forgive you around here, mate. Is he going to continue? Yeah, go on. Let's carry on. The car doesn't even look damaged. Right, what's the 11 done? Just run a bit wide there. Oh, and into the barrier. Yeah. Lose your front bumper. You going to rejoin in a bad way? Or is he just going to run straight? Nope. That's fine. Okay, the 12 and the 9 here. Oh, just a bit of blinking. And then 12 reappears. Peekaboo. Right, let's watch these guys go side by side through this next bit. See how that turned out. It's a great run. You know what? The 12 might even have the overlap here and get in front. Yeah, he's in front. That's okay. That's a clean overtake. What are we watching here? Oh, I don't know why iRacing's decided that was an incident. That seemed fairly fine to me. Are we going to get locked on this car, maybe? Nope. We're seeing him because he's going to go into the barrier. And that side as well. This is one of the things about the Nürburgring. If you hit one barrier one side, chances are you're going to hit the other one as well. Jägermeister round the kink on the fast uphill bit. Demonstrating the one barrier hit. That car is just still going. What has he made that thing out of? Jägermeister, it's just like this. You can't feel a thing, can it? Oh, that's a bit deep. Well, we heard a noise. Is he going to come back? No. Oh, just a little bit wide there. And this is what I mean about the unforgiving curbs. Hardly did anything wrong. Just touch that curb on the entry. And that's what happens. Bit deep there for Flansgarten. Into the barrier. Ouch. That's the 11 car. You going to continue? And this is the 7. It's a shame that everyone has the same livery here because it'd be great to be able to identify these cars a bit easier. And that's the end of that. Looking at an ambulance. Lots of carnage. Right, let's go see what the results show. Okay, here are the results then for the Ringmeister Ricmotech series. Another early morning here, so 6 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. Trying to get this in early morning, of course, as well. And we see we didn't get a double green. We had 3 instant points, which meant tiny little loss of safety rating, but we're still 4.66, so happy about that. And a little bit of green on the iRating as well, 26.28 now. And we finished, P6. So car number 4, we started P5, obviously the incident where I slid off on my own, dropped us back a bit, about P8, P9, and we've managed to make our way back up to P6. 75 championship points if you're interested in that sort of thing. Samuel, in the number 8 car, managed to gain 78 iRating in that race. And the biggest loser looks like it was Abdulaziz, who lost 63. We see Kevin disconnected, he didn't carry on, lost 53. I will message him, of course, on the forums because I couldn't message him during the race. But hopefully, if he looks back at that incident, he realises that it's perhaps just one of those things and it wasn't deliberate from me. But hey, not a bad result. A little bit of dry rating gain. Yeah, we'll take that. Well, there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed seeing the Aston Martin at the Nurburgring in a race that isn't 4 or 6 hours long. It's fun to do, although there was a bit of an incident there. You know, on reflection, of course, we've had a look at that. You can let me know your comments on that, but do leave a comment about that, or if you're going to do this race, or if you have done this race and you've got a video out there, please do let us know. Of course, like the video if you haven't already. It helps me to understand what you guys like, helps you two to understand that this is content worth showing to other people. And if you like this kind of thing, then please do subscribe to me. When you subscribe, you'll find in your subscribe settings, your notifications, there's a bell. You can set that to all. I'll tell you when I go live. I'll put a new video up. Great for me and great for you. But for now, have a great week or weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. And of course, I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of videos I think you're going to want to watch.